lowest price you have ever seen for today's special value for the Apple iPad mini. And just like any of the other iPad experiences that we've been able to present, over 500,000 QVC customers have bought iPads from QVC. We don't just give you what you receive when you buy it at the store. We give you everything to make the entire experience the true Apple experience. I want to run through some colors and we'll explain everything you get. The way it works, you will order your iPad mini according to the back of the case, which is either going to be white or silver. But because we are now including a professional glass, it's actually a Corning glass protective screen, so that if you by chance accidentally drop it, which has happened, you've got more protection than ever before. We're also presenting you with a wireless keyboard so that you can use it really like a mini computer. And we right now, and I point right now at 5 minutes before 9 a.m. in the morning, we have all 6 colors available. That will change as we get into the day. We've got our silver. You'll notice, by the way, the screensaver will match the color of your wireless keyboard. And these are iPad minis. I know they look like mini computers. Here's your lime green, which is always one of the more limited of the colors. Here's blue. We've got a bright purple for you. We've got, are they calling it gray or black?
Calling that black.
That one is the black one. And then we also have our bright red. The price, this is a today's special value price of $379.74. You'll find that there is no shipping and handling. That's been taken care of for you. And we've got it on a very generous easy pay payment opportunity of 6 months in which to pay for it. Let me show you what you get. But I want to point out, this is what you get when you buy it here. Normally, when you buy an iPad mini, all you get is your iPad mini and your charger, and that's it. That's all that comes in the box. Apple doesn't often use what we call easy pay and give you months in which to pay for it. So you get these 2 items. The rest is a la carte. We know that having a hands-free stand makes it that much easier. When you're watching your movies, when you're using it for recipes, when you want to be able to FaceTime or Skype with your favorite friend or family member across town or across the globe. It's a portable device, so we know you need your portable charger. So we include that in the purchase price as well, along with those 6 easy pay payments. Pardon me, here's your very first stylus. We give you a 6-foot-long extension cable for it, and then we're also giving you an earphone splitter. So with that, don't forget that that wireless Bluetooth keyboard comes with it. That also acts as your external case to help protect the unit from the back, but you're also getting the screensaver on the front. All of it combined at the price that is the best we've ever seen. Over $1,000 in that retail value, because we offer some things over and beyond what I can physically show you. One of them is at the bottom of your screen. Premier tablet support for the lifetime of your tablet. That shatter-resistant screen protector goes for $49 by itself. The keyboard is $33. All the other accessories add up to $53. But that Premier tablet support means if this is a tablet going to someone who has never had an iPad, never had an iPad mini, maybe doesn't have the iPhone, and they're going to ask a lot of questions about things like, how do I get these 500,000 apps that are out there? How can I hook up my Facebook or my email? How can I print wireless? How can I do all of that? Well, they're going to help you with it. We've got free shipping and handling, a return policy up until the end of January, and there is no restocking fee, by the way. And please take advantage of those 6 easy pay payments if you're paying with a credit card, because that'll stretch your budget out so that your payments are only $63.29. How are you, tall guy?
I'm doing excellent. How are you?
Great to have you here.
Good to be here.
This is Craig Smith. He is our Apple representative, one of our electronics experts. We've done iPads and we've done iPad minis before.
Yes.
Have we ever even come close to this?
No, the big story with this one is that shatter-resistant tempered glass screen protector that we have. That's the big wow. We have done it with a lot of these great accessories, so you don't have to go to the store later. We've done it with the Bluetooth keyboard case. We've heard from the customers who say, you know what, if I drop my iPad, I don't want that screen to crack. We now have it with that screen protector. Plus, it looks cool with all the great colors that we have, Dan.
We actually tested that, and it's a glass screen, but it's what they call Gorilla Glass.
Yeah, it's
Corning Gorilla Glass.
Tempered glass is what it is.
And
yes.
we actually tested the unit 4 feet off the ground and dropped it, how many times?
I believe 26 times.
Yeah.
And at all kinds of different angles. We dropped it on the corner where you typically get that big shattered, that spider web kind of look. Dropped it on its face. Again, here's the wall charger right here. Banging that on the screen. You don't want to do that to a regular iPad. It would mark up the screen. Not here with that tempered glass.
Don't do that with the regular one.
No, please don't do that unless you want to throw it away tomorrow.
But we're talking about iPad, and we're also talking about their latest, their Core A5 chip.
Yes.
It's everything that you expect from the iPad mini. This is not an iPad mini that Apple created. That's a good photo.
You like that, huh?
Is that Photoshopped?
Well, look, it probably is. The picture typically looks better from a distance. But
This is the unit that everybody's talking about with all the games.
all the great
and
specs.
The videos.
Yeah, all the great specs you're looking for. Front and rear facing cameras that both shoot in high definition, allows you to FaceTime as well. See that face of the person you're talking to. The big story, Dan, is that motor inside there, the dual core A5 chip. That's why things move so smoothly and quickly and effortlessly with an iPad. That shatter-resistant screen protector, all those little accidents we all have, don't destroy the screen of your iPad. And tech support for the life of the device. We're going to do some really cool demos here. And if you're newer to the iPad, even if you had an iPad experience for a while, you got a question about anything, pick up the phone, talk to somebody here in the U.S., and all those accessories as well, the Bluetooth keyboard, the earbuds, all that stuff you are going to use on a regular basis, all included when you get it at home.
This is also the iPad mini that you can talk to. And I'm not just talking about, if he's got an iPad or an iPad mini or an iPhone, I can do something called FaceTime and talk like a phone conversation where we can see each other.
Yes.
I'm talking about when I am by myself and I need directions.
Sure.
This has Siri built into it.
Yes.
So, and by the way, Siri is like the smartest human being on the face of the planet and willing to tell you that.
It's voice activation software, and what's really neat about it, again, everything that Apple does, they make it easy for everybody, not the tech genius, easy for everybody out there to use. The way you activate Siri is all you do is press and hold the home button, a microphone will pop up, and you ask Siri a question.
Ask Siri when the football game is today between Dallas and the Eagles.
All right, no problem.
Okay.
Siri, what time do the Eagles and Cowboys play today?
The Eagles-Cowboys game starts at 8:30 p.m.
There we go. Gives us the record of both teams, and it took us seconds to find that information.
Just for fun.
All right.
Now ask her who's going to win.
Well, I already know who's going to win. Well, I already know
You
who's
and I
going to
both
win.
know who's going to win. That's right.
Siri, who is going to win the Eagles-Cowboys game today?
Apparently, the odds favor the Eagles over the Cowboys by 3 points.
All right, the
Isn't
people
that
watching,
cool?
The people watching in Texas probably
Isn't
didn't
that
appreciate that, but the people here in the Philadelphia area did.
By the way, we broadcast from a Philadelphia suburb, so
Lots of Eagle fans around here.
I almost did the nanny poo-poo dance.
Well,
That's a big game.
That's why they prove it on the
big
field,
game.
right?
Yeah, exactly. So here's the way it normally works. Let me grab both these iPads, and I'm going to show you all the colors once again. You are ordering according to the remote
Yeah, the keyboard.
Bluetooth keyboard, and there's no cords that do that. Normally, iPads come with two different bezels. You've got a white or a black. You're ordering according to the color of the back, and the reason being that bezel will be covered up by the color of your protective glass screen. So we've got all the colors for you to enjoy. You can really have fun with it, and it makes it a much more personal experience than ever before. We've got the bright blue. We've got that lime green that you can't find. The purple, the black, that bright red. And that keyboard makes a big difference because there's a keyboard on the iPad mini, but when you pull it up for any of your word processing, it takes up about half the screen.
It does.
Now you've got full access to the screen without any problems whatsoever. I've got to tell you, moms and dads, if you've got a teenager and they're asking for a tablet, this is the one they're asking for. It's the brand name they want. We've learned our lesson easily. In the last 3 years, according to the, what are you watching?
Well, I'm playing with Santa Claus.
Oh.
Come on.
According to the NPD Group, which is an independent research company, Apple and their tablets have been the #1 selling brand for 3 years running. And it's a majority in the marketplace. There's a lot of other tablets that are out there, but they just can't do what the iPad mini can do.
And they don't do it nearly as well. And again, when you're experiencing the iPad, you want to have a great screen. Dan, this has 163 pixels per inch. This is better than a high-definition television set. That's how crisp and clear that screen looks. And plus that processor inside. So what the reason that's significant, the reason you care about a processor is because you want everything to look crisp and clear. You want things to look, when I want to tap on this picture of my daughter right here, all right? I want to be able to zoom in. I'm not getting any pixelation there. I'm getting all the great colors.
The reflection in her eyes.
Yeah, the little reflection in her eye, the little pink hues on her cheeks. Everything looks crisp and clear and great. And that's what you want to have with a tablet experience. You don't want to look at your tablet and say, yeah, but it kind of looks better on my laptop, or it kind of looks better on TV. No, with the iPad, it looks better on the iPad.
And this has been so remarkably popular. Just in the few minutes that you and I have been talking, we've had 1,000 people on the phone lines. We're going to add that to the thousands of people who are on the phone line since midnight. By the time we get into mid-afternoon, some of these colors are going to be gone. Now, QVC is about choice. We have offered other tablets. We've offered other brand names. We've offered other accessories. You spoke up very loudly, very clearly, and said, America's largest retailer, this is what we want, but we want the best value we've ever seen, and you've got it. It's for one day only. No shipping and handling, 6 easy pay payments, and we will get it there in time for the holidays. If you were to go out and buy that ultra thin mini Bluetooth keyboard cover and the $49 resistant screen, all the other accessories along with premier tablet support, along with the iPad mini, you would spend over $1,000. We've got it not at $764.94. We've got it at $379 and change.
Nice.
Which, by the way, if you've gone into the Apple Store, is just a little bit more than what they're charging just for the iPad mini and your charger.
And if you get the tech support there, Dan, you have to make an appointment. You have to go into the store.
Right.
You have to deal with all that craziness.
Let's talk tech support.
Sure.
Because you've had your tablet for a while.
Yes.
I have an iPad, which is the bigger one. And every once in a while, I'll still get stumped and have a question.
You'll get wowed by something, right?
Yeah, I bought a new printer a while back. Had no problems connecting it to my computer, but I was kind of fumbling a little bit trying to figure out how to do the iPad to it. So you pick up a phone, you call a 1-800 number that's based right here in North America, and you talk to these people who they must sleep with iPads under their pillow.
They know everything about it, which is neat. And what I love about it, Dan, like you said, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So any question that you may have, it's 3 o'clock in the morning, or you just saw something, you're at the airport, you're using your iPad, and you see somebody next to you that's, using an iPad as well, and you're kind of saying, wow, how did they figure that thing out? What are they doing? I've never seen that before. That's what's really great about it, is that you can pick up the phone and ask those questions, and it's for the life of the tablet. So it's cool because if you're giving this as a gift to somebody that doesn't know technology, they're going to have a lot of questions. But even someone like myself, where I hear about things like AirDrop is something that's relatively new that popped up, and I said, wait, I heard about this, but I don't know how to do it. No worries. They'll answer all of those questions for as long as you have this iPad mini.
And how much would that phone call cost?
Absolutely nothing.
I love that.
It's not one of these call centers where they're rushing you off the line and it's one of those they had to hit 20 calls in an hour or something. No. They'll talk to you for as long as it takes. Actually, coming up later today at 11 a.m., we're going to talk to one of their representatives. So if you want to get an idea of what that call will sound like, check us out again at 11 o'clock. We'll show you
Here's how you make your choices. They look very similar, and we're showing you the back of the iPad because the front of your iPad will be covered with whatever color protective screen that you order. We're calling it silver or black.
Black, yes. And the black,
silver or black.
And the black bezel on the front is going to be the black on the back. So the silver on the back is going to be the white bezel on the front.
But again, the bezel right now doesn't matter because the bezel will be covered by your favorite color of that protective glass screen. We tested these screens by dropping them, and we dropped them 24 times at different angles from a height of 4 feet without any noticeable damage to the iPad mini or the screen. That's huge because eventually you're going to slip. And it's nice to know that even though it's the best price and the lowest price for an iPad mini, today's special value ever, you still work hard for your money. It's nice to know it's still going to be in one piece. So your colors are as follows. We've got the blue, and there's your cover, matching your Bluetooth keyboard. And we'll show you a demonstration with the keyboard.
Sure.
We've got purple, we've got black, we have red, We have silver, and I believe, John, lemon lime, that is extremely popular and will most likely, I do believe, be the first one to go.
It typically is. When we've had it with the Bluetooth keyboard before, it's gone very quickly. And the nice thing, too, is it gives you that full, solid look there. So here's how it's going to look with the red.
All you did was you took your iPad mini and clipped it into the screen.
And it's Bluetooth connection to actually be able to type on the keyboard, but it has built-in slots on the Bluetooth keyboard. So all you do is just drop your Apple iPad in there, and it does fit even with the screen protector. And there it is. Now it looks like I have a red laptop computer.
And I've got the full QWERTY keyboard in which to work with.
Totally functional. We had a great call at midnight when we first kicked this off. And again, we're always showing you the wow and the cool stuff on the iPad.
Right.
But it's also a productivity tool.
It is.
So a lot of college students use it when they want to take their notes in the classroom because it doesn't eat up a lot of space in their book bag to go along with everything else. Business travelers like to be able to type notes, like to be able to send emails. You can be productive on an iPad. There's thousands of apps that can help you work with spreadsheets, help you create things. I know Kirsten Lindquist, one of our hosts here at QVC, talks about how she wrote a book on an iPad because she had that Bluetooth keyboard. And then when you're done, you fold it up, you throw this into your bag.
And that gives you additional
protection on your screen.
So find the color you want, knowing full well here at QVC you're going to get the accessories, and all of it will be there in time for Christmas with a credit card purchase. You can take advantage of the free shipping and handling, take advantage as well of the 6 easy pay payments. That breaks down to payments of just $63 and change. And the iPad mini is on its way. This could also, after you've been doing a lot of shopping and you're burned out with the malls and your checklist is getting done to go, I've always wanted one of these.
One of those gifts from me, too. You like that gift, right?
So let's play. Let's show them some of the things that we can do.
I've got a really cool one. I want to be able to show off the iPad camera. So do me a favor. Take a couple steps back. And I'm going to open up an app. We've been playing with this app for the last couple of weeks here at QVC.
And do me a favor. When you give the app, say it slowly, because every time you do this, I get like 400 emails
on Facebook, right?
From people going, what did the tall guy, the guy with the hair?
The guy with the hair?
They're actually saying the tall guy with the hair.
That's pretty specific.
Yes, it is.
All right, so this is an app. It's called FX Guru. And what it does, FX, like special effects, so the letters FX and then Guru. And what it gives you the ability to do is to get creative with your iPad using the camera. So Dan, actually take a few more steps back.
Tell me where.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot a video here.
Okay.
And all I have to do is line up Dan on the screen with these 3 little icons here. So actually, Dan, take a couple steps to your right, your other right.
Oh, sorry.
Keep going to your other right. Keep going. Keep going. One more big step.
One more.
All right. And I'm going to tap record here. So Dan has no idea what I'm actually doing. He's just kind of hanging out.
Yeah, I'm a little concerned, to be real honest.
But these 3 little guys right
here.
here.
Being chased by gingerbread
well,
men
you'll be enjoying yourself. We'll just say that with these other little characters. And you can see the silhouettes of the characters are there.
Okay.
And all Dan has to do is hang out. And I just tap the record button. So it's very easy for me to do. And when I'm done with this, it'll take about a minute to process this video. And then we'll show you what it looks like. And again, this is the kind of stuff where just a couple of years ago, you had to call up that cousin in Chicago who was the tech expert, and you had to say, all right, how do you do this? How do I get that software program on my computer, and can you help me out? So I shot the video now, and you guys are going to have to wait about a minute. We'll come back to it, and I'll show you what it looks like.
I'm going to bet you lunch money. I know what you're doing.
Oh, you have a good idea?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because you've seen me do this before, right? Yeah, you'll be dancing around a little bit. So again, we'll get off of it. We'll get off of it.
That's what I figured.
And we'll come back to this app in a couple seconds because it has to load it, and it takes about a minute to process. But when it's done processing, I'll show you, and it's a really cool thing you can do with your iPad.
I split my experience with the iPad into 3 basic categories. You've got one that is connectivity.
Yes.
And that's being able to communicate, to see faces and hear laughter of people who you can't be nearby during the holidays. They could be people that are down the road. They could be people across the country. They could be people across the globe. Anyone who has an Apple device, that would be your iPhones, larger iPads, iPad minis, there's something called FaceTime. It's free. It's like a phone call where you can see their face. And that's priceless. For folks who don't have Apple devices, on your new iPad mini, you can download something called Skype, which is also free. And there's 500 million Skype-enabled devices worldwide. You'll also be able to see their face and hear their laughter and share the holidays with them.
There it is. There's that video we just shot a couple seconds. We talked about sharing. All I did, Dan, was open this app. And again, the app is called FX, the letters F and X,
Is that even illegal?
I think in this state it is. But if you
Okay.
cross state lines, you could be in a little bit of trouble, especially for that move right there. But again, the app is called FX Guru, and all I did is I used the high definition camera that's already built into the iPad. I download the app, which is totally free, and you can do fun little stuff like that. Now I can save this video onto my iPad because I have 16 gigabytes of storage. I can post it on my Facebook page. I can email it to people.
You gonna send it to me?
Yeah, I'll send it to you. Actually,
Do me a favor. Send it to me.
post
Don't send it to Kelly, because if you send it to Kelly, she's going to share it with all my friends.
Well, I'm sharing with everybody.
I figured you
I'm going to
would.
put it on Facebook for you. But you
thank
know what's
you.
neat is that
Come with me.
it was easy. It was so easy to do.
I need to update you already, because we are now close to 9,000 of you that have been on the phone lines this morning since midnight to order the iPad mini. Now, by the way, if you're looking at it and you go, wait a minute, that doesn't look like the iPad mini.
No, it does because of the screen protector.
I've seen the iPad mini, but that one always has the white bezel or the black. They're there, they're just hidden behind. This is a glass case that goes over the front of your screen and protects it. We tested it by dropping it 24 times from a height of 4 feet, making sure that you've got that much more of a level of protection. The lime green with the silver colored back, and again, we're talking about you order according to the back of the unit, not the front. So I happen to have a red here, that's the black, and then I also then have the silver. But even that'll be covered. And then, when these start to go in colors, it's going to be what's left. Today is a huge day for us. It's a big day for you. The silver with the lemon lime, there are only 800 left, and they're gone. We've had over 2,000 ordered just in this show. By the way, we don't have a reorder. We're really hoping that we can go till midnight, and then we'll have enough to make everybody happy. But I can't guarantee that that's going to be the case. We're going to go off, say hello to Christy in West Virginia. Hi, Christy. How are you? Christy, are you with us?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes. Good morning. How are you?
Good
Hi, Christy.
morning, I'm great.
This is Craig Smith standing next to me.
Hi, Craig.
Hello, how are you?
Good.
There's nothing like the real deal, getting the real iPad mini, is there?
No, this is an absolutely unbeatable price for everything that you're getting.
Is this for you?
Well, it's for our family, but kind of more geared for my 5-year-old daughter.
Okay. I'll tell you what.
I thought I was done Christmas shopping until I saw this deal this morning, and I couldn't pass it up thinking what all I was getting, and the 6 easy pays made the deal just a little bit sweeter.
Christy, I mean, it is the iPad mini. It's everything you can anticipate with it. It's everything that we've come to know and love. But the one accessory that we are including that I think is the most important, since you're talking about a younger member of your family, is that glass screen protector that comes with it.
Absolutely, absolutely. We had an older generation iPad, and of course, you know, there's just not enough storage, and you can't perform the updates and stuff as well. So I thought this would be a great addition to all of her learning apps and things that she likes to do.
Yeah.
And Apple has not forgotten the younger members of our family. There are apps out there for everything.
Everything. Yes.
She can sing, she can draw, she can read, she can just do everything. Anything we can find that she can do it.
And have you found that there's a lot of apps that are just free? They don't cost anything?
Yeah, that's the majority of the apps that we have gotten for her in the past, even just on our phones, are free. I mean, we usually don't pay hardly anything for them.
Yeah. I'm excited for you. I think her eyes are going to be very big on Christmas morning.
Yes, they are, and actually she already knows because she's been watching it with me, and she's in the other room because she's excited that I am talking on air.
So we're waiting for her to come screaming in the room. Hey, Mom!
Christy,
if you guys want to, her name's Charlie, if you want to say hi.
Hey, Charlie.
Hi, Charlie.
How are ya? And she waving back at the TV.
She'll be lit up like the Christmas tree after that.
That's awesome.
That is great. Christy, enjoy. It's on its way.
Thank you so much.
Take care.
Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
There it is again.
Yeah, thanks.
I just posted it to Facebook.
Did you see my story about my cat?
I did. You have a great story about your cat on your Facebook page. Really, really great story. There you are again, my man. Look at that. You're looking good. You're looking good. Those are your best dance moves I've ever seen, by the way.
Well, you know what? You never see the announcer doing the dancing on Dancing with the Stars.
No. And they shouldn't see us dancing
No,
either.
well, I've seen you dance.
Yeah, I think, well, the sad thing is Jane Tracy made me dance at midnight. It wasn't a good thing.
She made you?
Yeah, she did.
She
threatened me.
You're 3 feet taller than her.
She's intimidating, man. She's tough.
Yeah, I'm afraid of her too. Yeah. On the silver and the lemon line, we now have 650 of those remain. That's it. And then they are gone if you're talking about the black back. Again, I don't want to make this confusing, but there are choices for you. And it's a little hard to see on TV. We always presented the iPad or the iPad minis according to the color of the bezel. It was either black or white. Now we go by the back. This is a silver, this is the back, the black. But now because we're going to be replacing, I shouldn't say replacing, covering over the original glass screen with a glass screen protector, which is what comes in these colors. I think it makes it more personal.
It does. It makes it cool. It makes it fun.
Cool. It makes it yours.
Yeah.
But then this glass also protects the unit itself. And I still was amazed at the testing that they did. They took an iPad from 4 feet in the air and they dropped it 24 times on the edges, on the front, and it protected that screen. There was no measurable damage done to the screen.
Yeah, and the key thing with that as well, it's from those small little heights, so it's getting knocked off the kitchen counter, or it's falling out of the backpack. So again, if you drop this out of a second-story window, or it gets run over by your car, it's not going to protect.
Story, yes.
Or if it gets thrown down the stairs hard, it could damage the internal parts of the iPad. So what this has done is this has now protected that screen from all those little accidents of, you know what, I throw my keys into my bag and I banged them off the screen. Well, I wouldn't recommend doing this with a regular screen of an iPad without some kind of protection, but this is not marking this up. This is not scratching it whatsoever, and it's protecting your great device.
Let me talk about the value. It's such a huge opportunity for everybody. You're getting the iPad mini, 16 gig. You're also then going to get that screen protector. That goes for $49. It's included. We're giving the Ultra Mini Bluetooth keyboard cover. That's $33. And then we give you all the other accessories, like the handheld stand, the extension cord. You're going to get your first stylus. You get the auto charger. Those normally go for $53 when you add it all up. That isn't all of it, though, because at $629.98, we're giving you premier tablet support for the life of the tablet. Just the accessories and service go for over $764. That doesn't include the cost of the iPad mini. So your entire value story is over $1,000, and we've got it on the air for $379.74. If you can find all of this elsewhere, and you can find it at this price, then buy it. But we knew you can't. And that's
right.
Part of the fun. Let's do this. Let's talk about Bluetooth.
Okay.
Which, by the way, do you know even how they came up with that term? Because it's the weirdest term for electronics.
But it sticks in your head, doesn't it?
It does stick in your head.
It does definitely stick in your head.
Bluetooth is the ability to wirelessly connect with things like your wireless keyboard. In fact, what you don't realize is you don't even have to plug your keyboard into your wireless or into the iPad mini for it to work. So we want to show you another Bluetooth experience. The speaker that comes on an iPad mini is a good speaker, but it's still small.
Well, that's the thing. They want to make the devices super sleek, super thin. For speakers, you want to have big booming sound. So here's the speakers that are built into your iPad mini, and they're okay if you're just sitting by yourself in the room, but they're not going to fill the room. But because this has Bluetooth connectivity, I can take the music that's on my iPad, and Dan's walked off at the back of the set here. There's Dan. That Bose Bluetooth speaker that's way in the back of the room right there, I'm playing the music off of my iPad onto that speaker. And the way Bluetooth works, as long as you're within 30 feet of each other, so 30 feet from the Bose speaker to my iPad mini, that's playing my music.
Yeah.
And now I don't need that great big stereo system anymore. I don't need to have that big stacks of stuff. I can play through apps like Pandora and Spotify, which are streaming music for you, or play your own music library. And now I set the mood with this device and a speaker like that Bose Bluetooth speaker.
I now use a Bluetooth speaker. I do a lot of conference calling with my iPad because my family lives all over the country. Okay. And it's nice to be able to talk to people and be able to have everybody in the household hear them. The experience, personal opinion, I have the original iPad. I have the bigger one, which you saw my iPad. Mm-hmm.
I like that bigger one.
Yeah,
It's cute.
I accidentally dropped mine on the kitchen floor,
It's not a good day, man.
and
it's not a
and
good
the
day.
screen is now broken on my iPad, and I haven't replaced it yet. So I'm trying to play Candy Crush between all the lines of broken glass.
That's no fun.
This screen protector is the answer. I love the screen protector. Now, it will arrive in time for holidays. If you are shopping with a credit card, there's no extra charge. I'll tell you how it works in retail. We're getting there. We're getting close. We are now less than 2 weeks away from the holidays. So already retailers are starting to ramp up and say, we can get you there, but it's going to be an extra $4, $5, what have you. We're not the usual retailer. We never were. We never wanted to be. In the 27 years that QVC has been doing this, in the 26 Christmases that I've been here, we offer a better price on shipping and handling. Every item in the show with Carolyn and myself, between now and 11 o'clock, we have cut the shipping and handling, or in this case, it's free.
Can't cut it more than that, huh?
And we'll still get it there in time for the holidays with a credit card purchase.
I was
Watching Frozen.
I was playing some Frozen.
How old are your little girls now?
5 and 7.
How many times have you seen that
I have
movie?
no idea.
But you know every word, don't you?
I know we own the Frozen movie, and I downloaded it from the Apple, the App Store, the iTunes Store,
Right.
rather. But what's really neat about this device with 16 gigabytes of storage, you can store a movie on your iPad. So I actually have this movie on the iPad, but you can also rent movies as well. So for once you get to be our age, you see a movie once, you say, okay, I saw it. You can rent it, watch it once, and then get rid of it. But for movies that the kids watch hundreds of times,
own it.
no, renting's not the way to go.
I
You want to
agree.
own that movie, and that's what we did with
So what all
Frozen.
can you do with an iPad? Let's say there's people out there who have never seen an iPad mini. What all can I do with this?
Well, everything that you do through apps, okay? So it's
Right.
downloading apps. So what you can do, this now becomes your music player.
Right.
This now becomes your newspaper. You mention all the time, you can get your hometown newspaper from Indiana on your iPad.
And by the way, I get the Indianapolis Star on my iPad. I get it before my father gets it on his front step, and he lives in Indianapolis. I live in Philadelphia.
And he has to go outside.
And he's got to go outside.
Yeah, you're not going outside. So again, this is Smith family moment here with the iPad and the dog and all that kind of fun stuff. But it's watching movies, it's
Nice.
video games, it's shopping, it's staying connected on social networks, it's sharing photographs, it's printing photographs, all that kind of stuff. Hundreds of thousands of options because there's over 500,000 of these little things to pick and choose from. And those are called apps. So you go and search a category that you love. I know the apps that I have are different than what you have.
But that's what makes it such a personal experience.
Yeah, you just pick and choose what you want, and now all of a sudden, wow, everything I want is right in the palm of one hand. I don't have 37 different devices and stacks of books and magazines and stuff. I've got the iPad mini.
There's a reason, by the way, the iPad mini is exactly the size that it is. It's sized this way so that it feels comfortable in your hand like a book. I can hold it in one hand, no problems, no issues. Okay? You notice, by the way, as I flip it, it has that accelerometer in it. It knows which direction you're holding it in. It's an amazing piece of equipment. We're going to say hello to Leslie. Leslie's phoning from right here in Pennsylvania. Leslie, good morning to you. Leslie, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Sorry.
Sorry.
How can we help you out this morning?
Well, I ordered one of the today's special values because my daughter saw it and she brought it to my attention earlier, and I've been sitting thinking about it. But she said to me, we've been communicating, texting back and forth, and she says, "Mom, it's a great deal." She said, "Go for it." So yeah, that's what I did.
Nice.
Which color did you go with?
I went with red.
Okay.
Oh, that's what I have in my hands right here.
Yeah, and the red has been very, very popular. Leslie, it's not yet 9:30 in the morning. We just hit 10,000 phone calls
Oh wow.
on this product.
Awesome.
Yeah, so we will definitely have a red one tucked aside for you. It'll be
Great.
ready to go. And it's all the accessories that you need to make the experience complete. It's not just the home charger, which is usually all you get. She's going to get a lot of use out of that wireless keyboard that comes with it and a lot of protection out of that glass protective covering for the screen, too.
I can't wait. I'm excited.
Yeah, if you get it a couple days early, play.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, don't wait till Christmas. Have a little fun early,
yeah,
right?
I will highly recommend, and the folks at Candy Crush, I don't know if I told you, I got an email from them.
The folks at Candy Crush emailed you?
Yeah.
Saying, Dan,
Oh,
give up
wow.
on level 72?
Because I tell you, I avoided it like it was the plague. I said, I'm not playing the Candy Crush. Will not do. Started playing it, hopelessly addicted to the game.
6 hours later, you went, where'd that time go,
Yeah,
right?
exactly right. So enjoy.
Well,
How did we?
I'm not a game player, but I might end up having to be because it just looks so fun. And my kids are the ones I rely on for all of my technical whatever because I'm totally not tech savvy, but I'm going to make great use of it.
Good.
Leslie, if she has a single question of any kind on how do I do this or how do I make that happen or, you know, what was that app that tall guy with the hair was talking about? That tablet support number, which you'll have for the life of your tablet, you can pick up the phone, call a 1-800 number based right here in North America, and those people will guide you through whatever questions or issues or concerns or just how do I do something type of questions. That doesn't cost you a dime.
Wow.
That's included, and you don't get that elsewhere.
Well, if anybody's going to depend on something like that, if my kids can't help me with it, I will definitely be using that number because, like I said, I'm not a tech-savvy person, but I am learning slowly, and I will rely on that number.
You're going to love it. Leslie, Merry Christmas to you. Thank you.
Merry Christmas. Thank you so much.
Take care.
So
Bye-bye.
long, Leslie.
Take care. Bye-bye.
You and I are going to talk a little bit later on.
Yes.
Again, I want to run through your choices. You're getting all the accessories. We always do that. But we've got now a silver. We've got the lemon lime, which is very limited. The lemon lime with the silver colored back, there's 500 left for the entire day. We do have that bright blue. We've got a purple. The purple's been popular. For those of us a little more conservative, we can just go with the basic black. But how about this one? That's what Leslie picked up.
Like that red.
That's bright red. That is our today's special value. Over $760 worth of add-on accessories added on to the price of the actual iPad mini. It's over $1,000 value. We're giving you the Bluetooth keyboard, the shatter-resistant screen protector, the essential accessories, that premier tablet support for the life of the tablet, and you're going to get 6 easy payments, free shipping and handling, and then we're also going to give you a return policy up through January 31st of 2015, and with your credit card purchase, yes, we'll get it there in time for Christmas. Now, we do also make available, because the iPad mini comes with a 1-year warranty, but we make available additional service contracts, even with accidental protection. That screensaver is designed for the accidental oops that drop from 3-4 feet off the counter. If you chuck it down the stairwell, it's not gonna save it. I actually poured a cup of coffee into a keyboard once. They even have accidental coverage for that. Our today's special value, and check around. QVC.com is a wealth of information. While most other retailers are increasing their shipping and handling to get it to you in time for the holidays, on so many items, in fact, every item in the program with Carolyn and I this morning has been reduced, and we'll still get it there in time. Still, we've got the lowest authorized price of any authorized retailer in the Little Giant world. It is the most